challenge. For the last 6 years, the IDC Western Regional Championship has made its mark in Surf City, USA, becoming one of the premier stops of the IDC. Each of these canine athletes will compete for a spot at the National Championship Finals at Purina Farms. Who will win gold in the Golden State? Find out next. It's the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge, and it starts right now. And a beautiful day in Huntington Beach, California for the Western Regional Championships of the IDC. Trace Worthington here alongside Shalene Cockrell and some excited fans. Thanks for joining us in Surf City, USA. In fact, later in the show we will see the incredible surf dogs, but first, we'll get right to the action with large dog agility. Shalene, the dogs and handlers have quite the challenging course to navigate.
This is a very fast-flowing course, and right off the teeter, there's a challenge into this backside jump. Now, we'll see another setup like that as the dog gets towards the end of the course, but the handlers really have to try and keep up and or get out in front of their dog to lead them through correctly. As you can see, each of the obstacles is numbered and has to be done in a specific order. Another backside jump there before going to the finish. It's going to be a great course.
It's going to be a fun course and fast course, hopefully for Mia Grant and Genius. They will kick things off. The 3.5-year-old male border collie, Shalene. Always fun to watch the border collies head through the agility course. And we are off.
Border collies have this in their genes. They are a herding breed, so they like to get out there and work together with their handler. They work well at distances. They like verbal commands, and that's what all happens out here on the field.
And in order to get the top time and the top of the podium, you have to have a clean run with 0 faults. That's what it takes in this high-end prestigious competition.
If mistakes are made, you heard that beep right there. A contact zone was missed. Fault seconds will be added on to the length of the run.
So in this case, 5 seconds added to a 33.50, a fast raw time, Shalene, 38.50 to start things off.
Well, when the winner usually comes out on top by just mere fractions of a second, every little thing counts. They did a great job working through this course, but on the A-frame, Genius was just too fast. Missed that contact zone and jumped off, which cost them.
Bem Serafika and Jedi next to take to the agility course. The 5-year-old male Belgian Tverin, San Jose, California, close by. Beautiful dog. Here we go.
Very tall dog. All of our dogs in the large dog agility have the bar height set at either 20 inches or 24 inches, and that's to even out the playing field, so the difficulty level is the same.
They already have some faults added on, so 20 seconds. Now each competitor gets 2 tries, and it's the best of 2 that will count. So if the first run doesn't go well, you have run number 2.
That's right, and it's interesting that you say that because Bev actually said that the dog has the course memorized after the first run, so they get to try and run faster the second time.
They will be looking at run 2 to improve, so 50.24 after you add those 20 seconds. That raw time, though, 30 seconds. It's fast.
Very fast.
Here we go. Roger Lee and Firefly, the Belgian Tverin, another one. Ready to hit the course. They are from San Jose, California. 4-year-old male.
It is a fast line coming right off of that teeter and into this set of jumps. That back jump, switching directions there. Tough. Oh, now he's just blowing through some of them. You know what? Talking to Roger Trace, he said that the bars and the jumps were actually the hardest to train with Firefly because he's super fast, and if he's not really thinking, he can just drop the bars and go right through them. And I think we're kind of seeing that here today because those are some tough setups and layouts for all of the bars.
And you can just see Firefly is so excited to get through the course, doesn't really care about blowing through and knocking down any bars. 52.82 after you add 20 seconds to the raw time. And again, they will be looking at run 2 to improve.
Right here, a challenge as to which jump to go to, and he's already seen the second jump, so not getting those back legs up high enough, making that nice 360, but then the rest of the bars just came down. They'll want to correct.
All right, we've seen this team on the podium many times before. Suzanne Knox and Ricky Bobby, the 5-year-old male border collie. And yes, named after Talladega Nights. Ricky Bobby, here we go.
Fun names, definitely. So border collies and Belgian Tverin, that's the breeds we have today in agility. But of course, any breed can excel at this event if you just take the time to work with your dog and build that bond and the communication out there. Right there. to go back and correct, so that all costs time.
Look at the speed and acceleration, though, that Ricky Bobby is carrying. Knocked down another bar, and we'll have some more seconds added on. 10 in this case to the 33.41. So run number 1, 43 seconds, 0.41.
Definitely a fast dog, lots of ground speed. Look how low he is in clearing that bar. That's all trained in order to shave off every possible fraction of second. But here, communication was lost. He missed the entry to those weaves and has to go back and correct on that.
So the time to beat coming into round 2 is 38.50 to get a spot at the National Championship Finals. Mia Grant and Genius lead the way. Coming up, round 2 of Large Dog Agility. You're watching the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge Western Regional Championships from Huntington Beach, California. Stay put. Back everyone to Surf City, USA and Huntington Beach. Trace Worthington, Shalene Cockrell. Thanks for joining us. Awesome first round of Large Dog Agility. Round 2 coming up shortly. But Shalene, you know what the big story is here? This is becoming quite the tradition on the series, right? Like the competitors, the dogs absolutely love it here in California.
I love it here in California. How can you not like the surf and the sun? We've got lots of action coming up. We're going to finish up our Large Dog Agility. We have the incredible weave competition. And the dogs are going to make a big splash in the Purina Pro Plan pool in diving dog. And of course, the highlight event here in Surf City, USA is the surf dog competition.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Looking forward to that. And for more on that event, we send it down the coastline and check in with Sean Smith. Smitty.
That's right, guys. Look at me, hanging out down on the beach. This is where I want to be. And surf dogs coming at you very soon. We have returning champions coming back, veterans, new dogs will be catching waves, and everything is lining up perfect. We'll see you in just a little bit. Surf's up.
All right, looking forward to it, Sean, as we go back to the Purina Arena and the second round of Large Dog Agility. After the first, it is Genius and Mia Grant setting the tone with a 38.50. Ricky Bobby in second. Mia Grant coming up now with Genius again. And Shalene, no clean runs in the first round, so the door wide open to punch a ticket to the National Championship Finals.
That's right. At this level, you really do have to have a clean run in order to get there. So they're all going to be careful here in going through this course, but still wanting to push the speed.
Maybe getting a little taste of what it's like with the atmosphere. Oh, knocking the bar down there after the first run and getting some experience.
Absolutely. And as they talk about, the dogs kind of know the course even after just doing it one time, which is so amazing. But they work it well.
All right, so coming through, they had that fault, so a few seconds added on, 5 to be exact, 37.35, so they still remain the leaders.
Setting the pace for the rest of the pack, just taking off a little bit too far behind that jump and knocking the bar off the back foot, but the rest of the course was executed exactly as it should be.
Second run coming up now for Bev, Serafika, and Jedi. I mean, their first run was fast with a raw time of 30.24. That is a winning time, but they had 20 seconds added onto that, Shalene. So if they clean this up, could be your champions. Here we go.
Absolutely. Very, very quick dogs out on this course. That high bar. Still wanting to get through as fast as they can. All of these dogs doing running contacts on the A-frame, the dog walk, and the teeter-totter, where they touch the yellow on and off the obstacle without stopping. A-frame there, she said that was the toughest obstacle to train for Jedi.
Coming through the finish here, look at this. A raw time of 30.81, and even with 5 seconds added on, 35.81, we have a new leader.
That was lightning fast, going through the weave pulls in large dog style, driving the force up and over the A-frame and just hitting that contact on the running exit to shave off fractions of time. That was a fast, nice run.
2 teams remain, Roger, Lee, and Firefly. Their first run, they had a 52.82. So a lot of cleaning up here. They had a fast raw time like all the other dogs. See what they can do.
Just those jump is definitely tough because the dogs are slicing the jump. They're not coming at it perpendicularly and straight across. They're coming at it at an angle, and that's a hard thing to train and to make sure that happens cleanly when you're running this fast. Another slice, kicking the bar down right there.
35.81 is the time to beat. Not going to happen with those 10 seconds added on, no matter what. The best dogs in the West competing here. So 42.61 moves Roger and Firefly into third on the podium for now.
As high as those bars can go, 24 inches for the large dogs, making that back jump 360, but slicing it with the body turn is what the tough part is, going over those jumps.
Suzanne Knox and Ricky Bobby, can they pull it off? Still no clean runs. There has been fault on every single run so far. So here we go. Final competitors in large dog agility. So far, a clean run, as I mentioned earlier. Not one dog and handler has got through this course clean in large dog agility. Will Ricky Bobby be the first? Nice.
So far, so good. They're coming into the end of the course.
Just one final hurdle and it's clean. Look at that. And a clean run gets you on top of the podium. 33.82 for Ricky Bobby and Suzanne Knox. They're heading to St. Louis for the National Championship Finals.
Congratulations to them on a job well done. Always love seeing down low through the weave holes. Everything done absolutely to perfection on this run. No mistakes. And there you have it, our champions.
Congratulations to Ricky Bobby and Suzanne Knox. Getting it done here. Taking the win in large dog agility. There was Sean.
Now, what an exciting race. First off, congratulations. But there was a lot of faults that were happening in the large dogs, but you guys had a little pressure on yourselves, but you got it done in that second round. Talk about that.
Yes, it was incredible. I had no idea. I just wanted to run clean. I wanted to be fair to him. I said, work every obstacle. Just be fair to your dog. Get it done. And we did. I mean, that was the most beautiful course. I love Rebecca's courses, but that was a hard turn for us. And I realized a new way to get through it, but I don't, you know, the superstition is don't change your run. Don't change your course. So I stuck to it, and I guess he pulled it out.
You like to say, Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last, but you're first. We love it. Congratulations. Let's go back to you guys.
Somehow I knew he'd say that. Shake and bake, Smitty. To this wonderful location. Shalene, the Weave Pole Challenge. Simply amazing to watch.
This is an exciting head-to-head event where speed, focus, and determination are all on display. It's a fast run course where the dogs have to get through clean, and it's the first ones across the finish line that wins.
It's still time, as you mentioned, Shalene, but we'll go head-to-head, which puts a lot of pressure. Those distractions in the Weave Pole course. Boo and Christina Brew, Haya and Kelly Colbert in our first heat. Yeah, Boo on top, Haya on the bottom of your screen.
Timed heats, as you said, getting up into the final. So right here, right now, it's all against the clock, even though they're running against each other in this heat.
All right, here we come to the final few weaves and clean for both dogs. It is Boo with the fastest time of 14.50. Haya, not bad either, Shalene, 14.96. This was a great race.
Look how evenly they were matched coming back out of the tunnels, and it's just at the end where Boo kind of like had a little surge of energy and got through those last few poles quicker.
All right, this should be awesome. You have the teams that took 1 and 2 in large dog agility, led by Suzanne Knox and Ricky Bobby, and then you have Bev, Serafiga, and Jedi, who were second. And now here they are, dueling it out in the incredible weave pole competition.
So both dogs obviously familiar with the obstacles. On the agility course at 6 or 12 weaves, here we've got 24 laid out, so they're supported by their handlers, both fast and both across the finish line. Wow, that looked about the same time from that angle.
Well, Ricky Bobby had a 14.96, the fastest of the two, and Jedi
Ricky Bobby with a little bit of a jump start there, as you can see, getting into the weaves. Out of the weaves, Jedi had the lead. In and out of the tunnels, they were pretty evenly matched throughout this whole thing. It was a close race right up the finish. Look at that. We're talking hundredths of a second trace of those noses crossing the finish line.
All right, we'll see if those times can hold to get to the semifinals. It is Lori Ashbury and Spree, and then Diana Yaris and Rush, 3.
Now we're with some little dogs, but size does not matter. We used to think the larger dogs had an advantage in this event, but we found out soon that little dogs can reign supreme just as long as they're fast and focused and getting through. As you can see right now, we've got Spree on the top with the lead. Fastest time.
15.31 seconds for Spree, 15.82 for Rush.
Notice the different styles between the large dogs we just saw and the small dogs. The small dogs hop through with both paws. The large dogs do more of a one-step. And it's all really based on the size of the dog, the length of their legs, and the training on how they learn to do the weaves.
So there you have it. We'll see if those times hold to get into the next round. So final heat in the quarterfinals. It'll be Gil Chapman and Beetle, Carol Newman and her dog Flash.
So we're going to have some fur flying and some non-fur in this competition. It's our Shetland Sheepdog versus our Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Both kind of kicking it off casual.
A little slower. Cool and calm wins the race. Right back into the last set of 24. Flash holding on to a strong lead in this heat.
Slow but smooth runs by both. It is Flash with a 17.97, the fastest of the two. Beetle with 21.26. So neither of those times will move them to the next round, which is the semifinal. But nevertheless, beautiful dogs having a lot of fun out here. So there you have it. Coming into the semi, it'll be Boo, Ricky Bobby taking each other on, followed by Jedi and Haya. Who will earn a spot to the National Championship Finals? We'll find out on the other side of the break. Championships of the Purina Pro brand Incredible Dog Challenge. Spectators having a great time, getting their groove on, little swag, some giveaways by our friends from Pro Plan. Trace Worthington alongside Shalene Cockrell. Thanks for joining us so far. Wonderful competition as we get set to crown a champion in the incredible weave pole competition. Boo and Ricky Bobby will be first in the semis. Jedi and Haya is second to go. So that leads us once again, Christine Brew and Boo, and Suzanne Knox and Ricky Bobby, who were the champions in large dog agility.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
Looking pretty head-to-head as we start in the first set of 24 weaves. Oh, but into the tunnel, Boo with the lead. Back in, Ricky Bobby filling the gap, but Boo still hanging on and will take it.
So now it is head-to-head. First through the finish clean. We'll move on, and in this case, the 2.5-year-old male Boomy named Boo will head to the final.
What a good race. Little bit of back and forth there. Jump start right in with Ricky Bobby, but then they caught up. Went head-to-head, but Boo coming out on top and heading to the final with whoever wins our next heat.
That will either be Jedi in Beth Serafika or Kelly Colbert in Haya. Haya on the bottom of the screen, the Australian Shepherd. Jedi on the top of the screen, the Belgian Tamarin.
Both large dogs. Look at that large dog style. Going through with Jedi on the lower with Haya. Hops through a little bit more like a small dog, and right now that's faster.
Both dogs barking their way through, but the loudest dog and winning it will be Haya, heading to the final. Great race.
Yep, look at those barks and those happy faces getting through the course. It was close. Could feel the energy. But Haya barking right across the finish line.
So the final is set, and at stake, a spot to the National Championship Finals. Boo and Christine Brew taking on Haya and Kelly Colbert. Boo, a very rare breed, a Kumbi. Awesome looking dog. Both beautiful dogs. Perfect weather conditions, no excuses. Here is for the top of the podium and a spot to the national championships. Here we go.
Head to head, very fast. We have Boo out of the wings first. Oh, this is going to be neck and neck, nose to nose.
And right on down to the finish, but looks like Boo comes out on top.
I actually think Haya might have pulled out and missed the last pole, but nonetheless, Boo was, I think, a little faster and clean getting through that entire course. We have a new champ. As you can see, Haya here on the bottom of your screen, but Boo was out in front on top through the first set of weaves and was able to maintain that little bit of an edge all the way through the course. Catching back up to Haya. And let's take a look. Yep, Haya popped out. Boo stayed on track. And there you have it, our winner.
An incredible race. Let's head down to Sean, who's with Christine and Boo.
The energy is electric down here in the field because I just witnessed one of the best racing events I've ever seen. So many great dogs. Congratulations on the win. How did you do that with these other dogs running so fast?
Oh, thank you so much. It's such a blast to be here and to be running this competition. He basically just takes a lot of training, and you have to sort of let them find the entry and do the poles. I think if you try to manage them too much, they don't focus as well, and he was extremely focused. He's only 2.5. So to see that focus on my baby dog was really, really incredible.
A great job